Hi and welcome to a new vlog. I'm showing you my stretching routine, which usually takes in between 10 and 15 minutes, usually around 10 minutes just because I like to keep it quick because my muscles are warm. But since you've been asking for it, I just thought I would film it for you. Okay, so I always start with the downward dog to warm up my hammies and also my lower back. I just love this movement. It actually feels really good and very relieving. I move around a bit just to, as I said, warm up a bit. I then also walk it out. So I bend each leg for a while and then the other and then again the other. I do this for around 1 minute before I go down into the pigeon pose. The pigeon pose for me is one of the most essential stretching poses that I do, simply because I train my glutes so much and it helps me reduce the tightness in my glute muscles. I hold this pose for around 1 minute before reaching back to take a hold of my other leg. This way I can combine stretching my glutes and my quad. As I said, I like to keep my stretching sessions rather quick, and that's why I just like to combine these two. Again, as for every other pose in this video, I hold the position for around 30 seconds to 1 minute. Then I went into a low lunge to stretch and open up my hip. If you are training your glutes a lot, stretching your hips is really important. And then I repeated this cycle for the other side as well. You may realize that most of my stretching focuses on the lower part of my body. That's simply because that's also where my focus in training lies, and that's where I need the stretching the most. I then came to my least favorite position, stretching my hamstrings while seated. It hurts like hell and I do it for like 30 seconds on each side. After that, I laid down onto the mat and stretched my lower back by, I have no idea how this exercise is called, but it's really good for your lower back. And then at the end, I always focus on my splits. I move from side to side to warm up, and then I go as low as I can. I move my hips a bit forward and backwards before I come to a more static stretching. And then I do the frog pose, which is usually the last thing I do. It's again great for opening your hips. And that was everything I do.